Solving equations by graphing. Already we have learned to solve equations by using nsolve and to do it by hand, but there is another option, with a graph. In order to solve with a graph, you split the equation in half at the equal sign. Then you will put each half into the graph as a separate function.
So for the equation listed below,
So 2x plus 5 is our first half,
5
and
is our first half,
15
and 15
is our second half.
is our second half.
On a graphs page, you will enter your first half of the equation in f1 of x. Then in f2 of x, you will enter the other half. You may not be able to see both lines. You need to go to Menu, Window Zoom, Zoom Out, and zoom out until you can see where the lines cross. Where the lines cross is going to be your solution for what your y is. We can find that by finding the intersection. To find the intersection, what you will do is go to Menu.
Next we need to find an intersection. So you will go
Analyze
to Menu,
Graph, number 6.
Analyze Graph, number 6.
Then number 4
for
intersection.
intersection.
Then you have to tell your calculator where the intersection is.
You then need to click
So
on
you will
either
click
side
on
of your intersection.
one side of the intersection,
One, click
and
the
then
center
the
button,
other,
move to the other side,
and the
click the center
coordinates
button,
of your intersection
and
will
your
pop up.
coordinates
Your
will pop
answer
up.
to the problem
You are looking
is
for
going
your
to be
y.
what your x
So the
is.
solution to
So in this case,
2x plus 5
plus 5
equals
15. X equals 5
is 15.
because that is where our x crosses. We can prove this is true by solving 2x plus 5 equals 15 by hand. You subtract 5 from both sides. The 5's cancel. You bring down your 2x, and 15 minus 5 is 10. Now we have 2x equals 10. Divide both sides by 2. Our 2's cancel, leave us with x, and 10 divided by 2 is 5. So the intersection that we found was correct. Our x does equal 5. Let's try an equation that's a little bit harder. Let's do 7 plus x equals 4x minus 8. To solve this by hand, we would subtract an x from both sides to get all of our x's on the same side. That leaves me with 7 equals 3x minus 8. Add 8 to both sides. I get 3x equals 15. And then I divide both sides by 3. And I get x equals 5. So now let's try it on a graph. Now let's try it with a graph. The equation was 7 plus x equals 4x minus 8. We need to split it apart at the equal sign. So everything on the left-hand side is going to be my f1 of x, and everything on the right-hand side of the equal sign is going to be my f2 of x. So this is what it looks like in the calculator. So the first thing I do is enter 7 plus x into f1 of x and hit down to go to f2 of x. Then I enter 4x minus 8 and hit enter. I'm going to need to zoom out to see the intersection, so I go to Menu, Window Zoom, which is 4, then number 4 for zoom out. Once I hit zoom out, I will need to click twice to zoom out far enough to see the intersection. Now I need to find the intersection, so I will hit Menu, 6 for Analyze Graph, and then number 4 for Intersection. Then I will need to click anywhere on the left side of the intersection, then anywhere on the right side of the intersection. Then my coordinates pop up and it tells me that x equals 5. It is only the x number that we are concerned with.